Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to start trimming up that wide fender for the Forester. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with these projects. We've got plenty of them going on at the moment. We've got some gauge pods, we've got some guards, got some door handles, and an A-pillar pod over there. So let's get into it. Alright guys, first up we are going to trim up this wide body fender that we pulled out of the mold last episode. I'm going to be trimming it up with the angle grinder and then making some fine changes with a file and some sandpaper and see what we need to do. Alright, got gloves on, mask. Because cutting this is not very good for you, so let's cut it and we'll come back and see how it looks. Hopefully it hasn't warped since being out. I can tell it needs a little bit of work. Alright guys, so I've trimmed up this edge and this one here. Just getting this plasticine out here, because the actual edge is there, so you can actually cut it without plasticine going everywhere. It would be pretty funny to see, but not to get plasticine all over the angle grinder. It's definitely getting lighter as we cut more off it. Carbon fibre there. Alright, so I'm just going to go have a look at the original panel, which is over there, just to see how this edge goes. I'm not sure if it goes into the thickness or what, but we'll go have a look and come back and we'll see how I cut it, depending on how it looks. Yes, it looks a lot different. It does come down and stay at that angle for quite a bit. Now, the choice I made, otherwise I would have had to make this a 3-piece mould. If I did make it a 3-piece mould, then this whole section here would have been another part. But, I decided just to pick up the mounts and keep this flat, so we'll just follow that along, and we'll come up this line and keep it on the edge of the guard. Alright, got that edge cleaned up. Pretty good. Still a bit of work to do. This is where most of the stuff up happened. So I had a bit of a lip, got an air bubble under it, and I extended the fiberglass too far, which made it lift up. So I'll know for next time, cut out the borders, butt them right up against the piece, so we don't have that again. Trim down here, got exposed carbon there now, so you can see that is we came away from the gel coat. It's alright, fiberglass and carbon fibre is pretty strong there. So got this under piece to do here, and I'll do this front end here now. So hanging off a bit, and clean that up. Alright guys, so I've trimmed it up, so best that I can at the moment. So the front end there. So what we need to do is to drill some holes and see if it fits, how it fits. I'm not going to cut this bottom edge yet until I know it'll fit. There's no reason why it can't. Only thing would be the thickness on these mounts here. That'll push it out a bit more. Yeah, that's why I put carbon fibre in there on the first layer, so I can grind it down and we'll still have carbon fibre there with the strength. Although it is only one layer, probably should have done another. Better than most manufacturers. I don't have a drill. My drill's broken. How am I going to put holes into this? Crap. Anyway, I've done the loud stuff that I want to do before it gets dark. Got to go get my youngest son from childcare. Later tonight I'll come out and fiddle around with this a little bit more and the other things as well. But for now, I've got to head off. Hi guys, I'm back. Had dinner, got the kids, done everything. I don't know what I'm going to do about drilling holes. Might duck over to my parents' place and steal their Ryobi drill to get these holes cut. Also, I need to put holes into my gauge pod. Got the hole saw there, so I need to mark that out, cut that. This is my first one, so the original. I've got the Abomination over here. I don't know what's going on with that. In the bin. Yep, definitely in the bin. But from that, my mold got destroyed. Left quite a bit of junk in there, rubbish. So I've cleaned it up a bit. I've just got this front section here to clean up, so I'll keep going on with that tonight. Put that over here. And the other section. So I did this work, so that's cleaned up. I need probably a light sand, polish, and to get the wax back onto it. Then I'll do it properly, produce a good part, and from that part I'll change the mold like I mentioned in the last one. So having the join Yeah, having the join further down so we get a nice sharp edge on that corner. So instead of this is what pops out of the mold most of the time, because the resin yeah, it leaks in between, or I squish it in between by accident. As you can see, I've squished some fiberglass between the molds. Then we don't have a nice crisp corner, so there's a lot more work time in that figuration of the mold. So I've got ended up getting 2 done, so one for Sam and one for myself out of that one. So and then I'll do another one. So if that's still good once I do the next mold, then I'll put that up for sale as well. But we'll continue with cleaning that up, and this needs a bit of work. So like I said before, I'll probably wait until that is done and good. Make sure all the mounts are good, because this needs a lot of work. It needs more resin around these edges, and I'll trim it up properly just to make the process a lot easier. And like down here as well, there's a big gap here, so needs a bit of work. We'll make it be able to release as easy as possible. So I'll probably have to wait for the next batch of resin to come in to do the other side. So we'll focus on this one and getting more gauge pods out to pay for these ones, because it's not cheap doing this. It's such a big piece. Also this weekend we'll continue with these door handles for my Skyline. That's not for my Skyline, that's for an earlier Skyline. But we have forged carbon ones in here. It's just too thin, so I need to get the heater mounted so we have constant heat and it will cure properly. So tomorrow I'll get some more of the chopped up carbon fibre, mix up some more clear epoxy, and yeah, we'll finish this off. There is one, these two that I'm going to fix. These ones are done. I pulled that one out and wrecked it. So yeah, so fortunately not much in this episode except for trimming up that. But over the weekend, hopefully I can get quite a bit done. Do have Monday and Tuesday off because we are in lockdown, as I mentioned before. So it is currently a 5-day lockdown. So can't just go down to the local shops and pick up supplies. It's all online and go the next day to get it. But my fiberglass and stuff comes from interstate, so all good. Oh good, we can wait. We'll keep cleaning these up now. Alright guys, so I just got summoned inside to put my eldest to bed. So now it's nearly 9 o'clock. I'm actually going to leave this episode here. Tomorrow we'll mount the heater and we'll do the carbon fibre stuff. I'll run over to my parents' place and get their drill, and I'll drill out some holes. There's the little bit for the bottom section, so you'd use the original and mate it up to the fiberglass one. Yeah. Well, we'll try to get that mounted over the weekend, so next episode hopefully you'll see that mounted on the Foz. Yeah, and I'll keep going with this. So guys, if you're pretty keen on what's happening on the channel, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the post notification bell so you're notified when I upload 3 times a week, if you didn't know. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.